Hey there, roguelike fans. It's been quite a while since I've recorded any actual roguelikes for this channel. It's been a really weird month for the world, obviously, with the whole coronavirus crisis unfolding. Coupled with that, on March 7th, it is now March 31st, on March 7th, Tanya and I sat down with the new people who bought our home, and they basically spelled out that they want us out because they want to live in our apartment. Now, the truth is the government has put on hold all evictions. We could fight this all for months and months, but before we found out that we had plenty of time to fight this, Tanya and I went out and found a place we really like, so we're moving. We've already got half of our stuff moved in at the new place. We officially take possession. Well, we took possession there like 2 days ago, and we're going to move there full-time about 5 days from now when the movers come to get the last of our stuff. So we've been pretty busy. On top of that, I've had to guard my arms against too much computer use because I needed my arms to carry tons of boxes because we did a lot of the moving ourselves. So that's where I've been. I don't have a lot of time left before we leave, like I said, about 5 days, but I wanted to get at least one last roguelike recorded, and the truth is, having just put up the newest version of Caverns of Zescasian 2 last night, it seemed like a good time to dive in and play this again. So I'm just going to dive in. I'm not going to take too much time explaining the game. I assume you know how to play. If you don't, I'll explain a bit as we go. Our objective in this game is to kill a giant demon named Zescasian who lives on the 30th level of the dungeon. We're going to create a new character. We're going to create a totally random character unless it really conflicts in some way and that I'd object to. Let's just see what we get here. Alright, we're going to play an elf. Who's it? An Elven Dragon Slayer. Alright. Male and Feighmorian. That's cool. So, we're going to start this game with a pitchfork, 2 flasks of acid, a descend spell, an inscribe ward spell, a frost breath spell, and a light healing spell. You can see our stats over here. We start with average strength, a little bit lower dexterity than normal, a little higher intelligence than normal, average health. We get plus 50% poison resistance. We gain double experience from killing any worms, any lizards, any serpents, any dragons, blah, blah, blah. Warrior skills and mage skills both cost us 1 skill point. We can't gain expert general skills. General skills cost us 2 skill points. Rogue skills cost us 3 skill points. Goblinoids hate us. We can't gain advanced magic item use. So a lot of weird shit going on, but hey, let's give it a shot and see how far we go here. Feighmorian is the goddess of protection and motherhood, by the way. That's who we worship. So she's a good goddess. We're going to try and be a good character rather than an evil character. What are we looking at here? She likes it when we do good things. She likes it when we kill diabolics. She likes it when we ensure other friendly characters survive. She dislikes it in evil acts, killing enemies with summoned or charmed monsters. So we're not going to be doing any summoning or charming. Using any evil prayers, and especially prayers to Taltia Ward, the goddess of temptation and corruption. Okay, let's go. Let me just move this window over for myself. I'm recording in a windowed mode here so I can properly record with the OBS Studios. Let's find a good Elven name. Lanarran. Belisar. Good stuff. Alright. Detected pit traps may be leapt over without triggering them if you're lucky and your strength is high enough. There we are. Okay, so here we are in the first level of the dungeon. It is a roguelike, of course, so it's a totally random map. You can see this ice river right here. Here's a temple. Exists on every level. We bring our gold there to get more experience and other things. Some papers here. There's a fountain here, a pool here, glowing crystal over here, a torch, some gold. And this dude, he is a weapon merchant champion named Alex Axworthy. We could see what he has for sale. We can't afford anything right now. We don't have any gold, but let's just see what he's offering. An adventurer, you've saved me a trip to the surface. You seek a blade, a bow? I'll try to accommodate you. Stocks are somewhat limited down here, what with the depth and impending apocalypse. He's selling a dart of hero hunting. That's kind of cool. Standard dart, plus 10 to hit, plus 50% damage to monster variants. Pitchfork we already got. A halting heavy stick of piercing. A 50% chance the stick warns you before you drink befouled potions, and a 7% chance it doubles weapon damage on every hit. That's pretty freaking good. I can hear a kobold out there. A blackjack, it's like a level 2 club, minus 9 to hit, 3 to 6 damage, versus a plus 6 to hit, 1 to 3 damage we're doing with a pitchfork. And a sickle, minus 9 to hit, 1 to 6 damage. Not great. Although it only costs 5 gold. Alright, he's giving stuff away pretty cheap because he's, well, let's see what it tells us about him. He sells everything for half price. We'll see if we can get something from him, if we can keep him alive. An extinguished spellbook. Let's look at this. What do we gain here? We can learn it. It is a low power pyromancy, costs 20 spell points. This spell removes all flames, cooking fires, hot coals, and lava from your current square and all adjacent squares. Let's learn that for sure. Cool beans. Alright, continuing. Let's go open this desk. There's a smuggler over there. You can sell him some stuff if you find anything. The desk is empty. You can hear a damsel. Let's try and rescue her. Ah, fuck, cave in. Lost our map, and we take 6 damage. Oh no, the damsel is actually a succubus. Let's try and kill it before it kills the smuggler or something. It's also diabolic, so it'll please Feighmorian when we kill it. There, it's dead. Got some faith, got some experience. That is a wide water-filled pit. Let's avoid that. I'm playing in windowed mode on a 4K monitor, so it's a little hard for me to see right now. I wonder if I could... No. I don't think I... Could I do this? No, I guess I couldn't. I was going to try and go over to the OBS studio and do it. This is a Wyrm, salamanders. We'll get double experience for killing it. We got 61% chance to hit it. It only has a 12% chance to hit us for 1 to 2 damage. We can hit it for 1 to 3, plus a 10% chance we get our bonus strength damage of 1 to 3. It takes 25% extra damage from cold sources. It is 100% resistance to fire. We didn't look at our skills. What do we start with here? Advanced Piety. Gives us 66% chance every time we improve a divine relationship or relationship with the god, then we get 1 extra percentage point improvement every time. Plus 30 to hit versus undead. We can use basic low power spells. We get standard spell points. And we can use light armor. Plus 30 to hit versus Wyrms, like this guy. That's why we have such a good chance to hit him. We also get an extra 50 experience points every time we kill a Wyrm. So this little guy who's only worth 9 experience will be worth 59 to us. And we get double, so we make it like 118. I'm not sure how that works. It might be what it is. Obviously, killing Wyrms is a huge deal for us. We just gain 50 experience straight up, and then we gain the 59 for it. So we should be pretty high. 59 plus 50 is 109. Why do we not... 59. Oh no, what am I doing? Sorry, we got 50 plus 18. Sorry, is 68. So he doubled his experience, so he's worth 18. We got 50 for killing him. So we're worth 68, and we already had 30 for killing the succubus. That's what that is. Okay. I got confused as to how that worked. I don't play Dragon Slayers all that often. Let's kill this kobold who's already slightly hurt. It looks like he fell through the ice here and drowned. And so did Alex Axeworthy. Broke through the ice and drowned. That's why the kobold is slightly hurt. That little apostrophe or exclamation mark over its head meant it was running from us. There's a cockatrice over here. Let's try and get over there. Alright, got across that. This has a 3% chance we instantly die if it hits us. But it didn't hit us. 40 experience points for that. We find a prayer of gain. Let's take a look at this. It is a Vestonian prayer. Vestonius is a good god, the god of creation. You may attempt to use this prayer once by left-clicking it. This is a good prayer, and you have a chance of success based on your relationship with Vestonus. If successful, it restores 3 to 6 health and 12 to 24 spell points and grants us 1 to 20 experience points. It's pretty damn good. We're not going to use it yet. We'll see if we can get our relationship with him improved even more. Right now, it's 54%. Any good act we commit will help improve it, so we'll see if we can get it up a little higher. Or if we have to drop something, we'll use the spell then, or the prayer then. Another spell book, Hold Monster. Let's learn that as well. It's a low power charm, costs 15 spell points. The spell immobilizes the monster we are fighting for 120 turns. Monster we are fighting means the monster in our square. If you've noticed, you don't bump to attack in this roguelike. You occupy the same square and pass your turn to fight. We've already learned 6 spells out of the maximum 7 we're allowed to learn at present, unless we get our memory skill up. But they're good spells, so that's fine. Hear a cave cricket out there. Found a heavy stick. It's another weapon. Stick with our pitchfork for now. This thing only has 1 hit point. We are playing, by the way, version 0.89.33, I think. Version 0.89.31 came out yesterday to the public. This just has a few little bug fixes in it. The crate is empty. Tiny health potion. We have no gold. We could gamble it there if we wanted to. Let's get some gold. Then we'll consider it. We have 9 gold pieces. Examine the cluttered shelves. So a 50% chance we don't find anything, but a 50% chance instead that we find a potion, a scroll, a prayer, a spellbook, a skill tome, a map, a trinket, or a piece of magic jewelry. Here we found a tiny health potion on the shelf. As you'll see, the tiny health potion could be befouled. You can see at the bottom there, there's a small chance this potion is befouled and will be harmful if used. Anything we point at in terms of looking at stuff, it appears here in info panel 1. Anytime we point at a monster, its stats will appear down here. Like I said, I'm kind of breezing through this. I've got videos up already that explain in detail how to play the game. Ah, fuck, another cave-in. So I'm just going to explain things as we go. Cave-ins, by the way, are invisible. You can't see them, but they exist on the map at a specific place. You can detect them sometimes. But it won't go off again. You can see there's rubble here now. Every time we try to enter the rubble, there's 50% chance we fail. Here, we did it. So we're a little bit hurt, but we're not too bad off yet. We're halfway to leveling up. When we level up, we'll get all our health back. You can also drink at one of these fountains, potentially, to try and level up. Or to try and get healed. The fountain gives us a bunch of random things that could happen. You can only use it once. One of these random things happens. One of them would be healing. That would help. Acidic would hurt. Curative wouldn't do anything for us. We could become poisoned. Yeah, I'll try it. It's a poison fountain, but we resist the poison. As an elf, we had a 50% chance of that innately. Not a problem. As you can see, it's now a sampled fountain, no further effect. The ice here, there's a 75% chance we slide in a random direction. So if we step on here, there's a 75% chance it will shoot us to here, 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 or here. You can only move north, south, east, or west. There's also a chance equal to 1/2 the number of inventory slots we have filled that the ice will break and become frigid water, which would really badly hurt us. Only a 4% chance right now with the stuff we're carrying, though. Do we need to get back to this side of the ice? No. There's nowhere we can go over here. Maybe up here. For now, let's cross back somewhere safe-ish. Okay, so that ice slid us a bit. That is a broken wall, a fractured wall. We could try to chisel our way through, but there's no reason to. We can just walk around it. Uses your mining skill to detect if you can do it. There is a little bit to explore over here. Let's try and get across the ice here. And grab whatever this object is. An improvised weapon, an adze. Let's reorganize this while weapons are together. So we have the pitchfork, +6 to hit, 1 to 3 damage. Heavy stick, -6 to hit, does 2 to 4 damage though. And the adze, which would be -9 to hit, 1 to 6 damage, and it's an improvised weapon, which means we can't repair it. Even if we had no weapon use skill, we could still use it. And it can't have a condition above 50. We can repair it with magic. We probably won't carry it for long, but for now, why not? Let's go over to that smuggler and maybe see if we have anything worth selling to him. Let's sell him this high power scroll. We don't know what it does anyway. Get 9 gold pieces for it. You'll note, by the way, we can only carry 30 gold because we only have 30 strength. We're already carrying 9, but he pays you in gems, not gold. So we can carry any amount of gems. Could, for 5 gold pieces, no, I'll keep those. Will you give me anything for this? No, 0. I'll get 5 gold pieces for the heavy stick, sure. Good enough. I'll keep the health potions. We got 3 of them. And how are we getting off this level? We could go here and try and drink again. It's a scrying fountain. Unfortunately, you cannot read the map it reveals. At least basic cartography skill is required to gain benefits from scrying fountain. So it had no effect for us. Let's go to the temple here. Should we? We can drop off our gold and gems. It would give us 23 experience points in exchange for this. Where's the stairs? How do we get off here? Over here. We gotta cross the water one way or the other. Could jump in here again. Random shit that could happen. I just don't know if I want to risk it right now. We could be cured of all diseases. We don't have any diseases. We could gain a random disease. That would suck. It could have an ooze in it, which would attack us and possibly kill us. We could gain 1 to 10 points of strength, dexterity, or intelligence, or we could lose the same. 2 of our objects could be destroyed because it's acidic. We could find some gold and gems at the base of it. We could be swept down a level, which would save us having to cross the ice, frankly. We could be healed back to our maximum health. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unequip my pitchfork. Because oozes have a special ability when they hit you, they destroy your equipped weapon. So in case there's an ooze in here, let's just dive in and see what it is. Oh, it's a blessed pool. We gain 3 points of intelligence. As you can see, it's now a plumbed pool. We can't get anything else out of it. Equip our pitchfork again. Alright, let's get across this water. Oh, fuck. So the ice broke. We freeze. We take 1 damage from that. Let's try and get out of this. Hope the ice doesn't slide us back in. There we go. That's a geyser or an active fumarole. It would burn us if we tried to cross it. Let's not cross it. We don't have to. This is just giving off light, some mushrooms. I think that's about it for this level. Nothing else really to explore here. So, let's head down. In case you can't tell, by the way, these are stalactites. We can walk through that, but if you're flying, we can't. These are stalagmites. We can't walk through that unless we're flying. These are cave columns. Can't go through it whether you're flying or not. Let's go down the stairs. Feighmorian is pleased that we rescued one character. That would be the smuggler. She rewards us with 6 faith. We also get another 12 faith for descending. All the gods are happy when you descend closer to Zascasian. They give you up to 20 faith points based on your relationship with them. We can see our relationship with our current god, by the way. Going over here to the stats page, Feighmorian, we got a 65% relationship with her. So we get 65% of 20 faith when we descend. We'll get 65% of any faith gains. Everything we do that makes her happy will raise that number up a bit. Let's get some gold here. 18 gold pieces. We're almost full. This is a grubbling. You can see at the bottom there, again, it's stats. We have a 31% chance to hit it for 1 to 3 damage. It has a 12% chance to hit us for 1 damage. It is fast, though. We can't get away from it. It's actually kind of hurting us. Fuck this thing. And that one, you can see the blue thing swirling beneath it, is a grubbling shaman. A 1 in 4 chance to cast a low-powered defensive spell. Let me just make sure I'm recording this. I did, okay. Something just occurred to me. Let me, I'll move this to the side. Okay. We killed it. Down to 8 health. Get 10 experience points for that. Hit him for 1 point of damage. Alright, it's dead. We also found a map, but again, we don't have cartography skills, we can't even read maps. So let's see if this is an actual... oh, fuck. An actual damsel or not. So this would be a great thing for us to kill. A giant lizard. Again, it's worth double experience for us. We get 120 experience points for killing that thing, plus 50 experience points because of our advanced dragon slaying. So we get like 170 for killing it. It is 50% extra resistant to acid. Maybe we'll go throw our acid vials at it. Not extra resistant. Takes extra damage from acid. Maybe I'll try blasting it with my acid vials. We can also try to rescue her to gain experience. We'll get 60 experience points for rescuing her by stepping on her before a monster kills her, if she's really a damsel and not a succubus again. This is an elaborate pulley system. As you can see, each turn this square has a 1 in 60 chance of spawning a booby trap in a random empty space on this map. Each time it does, there's a 10% chance it becomes inactive. Whenever I enter, I have the option to try to break it with a percent chance of success equal to my intelligence over 3, so 12%. Let's head on to that. We'll start trying to break it while we fight this lizard, potentially. I want this broken as soon as possible so it doesn't litter the entire map with booby traps. The lizard's on us, so let's try throwing one of our acid vials at it. Did 5 damage to it and lowered its defense by 10. That means we now have a 42% chance to hit it. We only got to do 2 damage to kill it. Maybe I'll save the other acid vial for that other lizard for now. 1 more hit will kill it. Oops, I should be trying to break this while we wait. Fuck, what are we at? We are at 6 health. It can do a maximum of 3 damage, so it can't kill us yet. And it's dead, okay. Got 120 experience points plus 50 experience points, and we leveled up. We gained 2 max health. Our health was restored. We gained 10 attribute points, and we gained a skill point. Okay. We also gained a new perk, a new racial perk, Alertness. This perk grants us a 33% chance to resist the effects of involuntary sleep. So because we're an elf, a level 2 elf, we now have a 33% chance to resist the effects of involuntary sleep. If a monster casts a sleep spell at us, we get a sleep gas or something like that. Alright, I'm going to pump 5 points into the dexterity. We just got 10 points here. And 5 points into intelligence. And let's keep trying to break this thing while we can. Always give ourselves a skill point. These things cost us 2. We either save to get another skill point and maybe put it into traveling to get us some more inventory slots. Or, you know, let's take basic alchemy so we can identify certain low-level potions. Let's keep trying to break this. We now have a 14% chance of breaking it because our intelligence is higher. Alright, it's broken, so we won't be making any more of those traps. Let's hit him with our acid. Might as well free up the inventory slot and use it where it's valuable. Did 3 points of damage, lower its defense by 10. And then we gotta try and kill it. It has animal intelligence. You can see it was sometimes leaving our square, like dodging away from us and that kind of thing. It's partly because it's an animal intelligence. Alright, it's dead. Those things are leveling us up fast, man. Already at 228 out of 330. Let's try and rescue her. No, another succubus. Succubi can pose as damsels. As you can see, it also has a 13% chance, or 13% magic resistance. It does 1 damage when it hits. It has currently a 23% chance to hit us. It's worth 30 experience points. And a 10% chance it causes confusion to us on hit, which would make us wander around randomly for a while. Well, we are getting up a level here. Don't need more gold right now. A lot of poison gas coming out of this poison gas vent surrounding this riddle, that if we could get to it and answer it, we might have a chance of getting something out of it, but I'm not going to risk it with that gas all around. The gas can only extend up to 3 squares away from a poison gas vent, so we're safe from it here. Let's go to the temple, drop all our stuff off. So put in our 27 gold and our 14 gems, got 41 experience points. Another trap, we might as well use it. Nullify traps. Left click to learn it. It's a low power sorcery. Costs 20 spell points. The spell has a 75% chance of destroying all pit traps and booby traps within 1 square. Alright. Let me minimize this so I don't keep getting distracted by this. Give me 1 second here just to put up something in the background that's black, say. Let me see if I can find a black screen here. Give me something just to put this little window on. There you go. That's not working. Never mind. Never mind. It's not like having this big white screen that's blinding me around the window here. Another cave in. We're getting a lot of those. Grubling's dead. This newest version of the game included a lot of new, bug fixes, obviously, and a lot of new content, but it also had a major rebalancing that does make the game harder than it was before, as a rule, as a general rule. Some aspects are easier. Hey, an armor merchant. Wish we'd saved our gems now. Pick up this gold. We got 9 gold pieces. See what he's selling. Well met, Wanderer. I don't believe I recognize you. If you're looking to protect yourself, you've come to the right man. My armor is practically shatterproof, guaranteed. He's selling a Wicked Shield of Relief. It'll give us 3 defense and a 15% chance it casts light healing on us every time we're hit. So every time we get hit, there'll be a 15% chance we regain 3 to 6 health. That'd be freaking great. Scraps would give us 5 defense, just a light breastplate. Take up 2 inventory slots, same here. Hide Helm would give us 6 defense as a helmet. Or we'd have an option of a Feathered Hat of Disease Avoidance, which would only give us 2 defense, but we'd have 25% disease resistance. Can't afford any of it right now. Oh, we can afford the Hide Helm. Let's get it. Let's buy the Hide Helm for now. Put it on. You see our defense is now 6, which means there's something that had 30% chance to hit us now will have 24% chance to hit us. Just subtracts from the chance to hit us. Can't go below 10% though. Potion of ESP, which we can identify thanks to our alchemy skill. You may use the Potion of ESP once by left-clicking it. Doing so will reveal all non-automaton monsters and friendly characters, even in unexplored territory, even those invisible or disguised, for 120 turns. There's a small chance this potion is befouled and will be harmful if used. Nothing over here. Just clicking to move. This crate's already open. Don't have any gold. We can walk right through that. Get some more gold over here. You see we trampled those fluorescent mushrooms, or luminescent mushrooms when we walked through it. Yeah. Got 16 gold. Let's go back. Problem is we have to step around. We have to step around this temple. If we step on the temple, we'll automatically donate all our shit. So we risk stepping in the poison gas. Okay, we got by it. Here he is. With 16, oh, we still can't afford anything we want. Damn it. I wanted this shield. That was a mistake. This rubble all here might have been a warning about this cave-in. Sometimes you'll see rubble scattered about as a warning that the area is unstable, prone to cave-ins. Detected a buried object. Alright. We could try and dig it up, but we'd be using our bare hands. We'd probably end up just hurting ourselves more than it's worth, so let's just leave it down there for now. I'm going to step on the temple. I don't want to risk the poison gas. Screw it. That riddle is opened up if we can get up there quick. Hey, we succeeded in answering it. We got a Detect Treasure spellbook. Awesome spellbook. Can't use it yet because we've learned 7 out of 7 spells. So the next time we level up, we'll learn the memory skill to allow us to learn more spells. Eight gold pieces. Booby trap, a poison dart trap. You're not dexterous enough to dodge the poison dart, which does 3 points of damage. Some traps like this, it does like a check against your a stat. So in this case, it checked against my dexterity. It rolled percentile dice, or maybe it might have picked a number from 1 to 300. And if it was less than my dexterity or equal to my dexterity, I would have dodged it, but I didn't. So I took 3 points of damage, but I resisted the poison on the dart, so that's good. Another pool there. This is a shrine to Tegravan, the Renewer. He's a trollish god, I believe. If we prayed to him and were successful, we would get back 1 to 6 health every turn for 30 turns. If we failed, it would have our current health, so we'd be down to like 7.58 health. It would be an evil act, though, so it would piss off Feighmorian if we did it in the first place. Let's not even do it. We'd also only have a 47% chance of success. Feathered hat. We already got our hide helm. This is a chained eye. It just means everything on the map can see us. As long as we're in sight range of that, everything can see us. It's not a monster. It's literally just a floating eye that tells every monster on the map where you are. Well, we could try. Let's pick up this. Restorative potion. Let's hold on to that. That is a... we don't see a cooking fire, do we? You know what? I want this restorative potion. Let's use our Prayer of Gain. We have a 55% chance of successful. Anything we can cast first? Let's cast Light Healing first. 20 spell points. We regain 6 health. No, I have to do it a second time, actually. That is 6 health. Let's read our Prayer of Gain. It failed. No harm, though, other than that. And it did make Feighmorian happy because we prayed to a good god. She likes good acts. Let's pick up this restorative potion. If we get a disease, we drink that. The disease goes away. There are these 3 sarcophagi here in this coffer. Let's try and open the coffer. In all 3 of these cases, it requires a feat of strength. It rolls, it picks a number from 1 to 300. If that number is less than or equal to my strength, I open it successfully. So we have a 10% chance of opening this. No, too heavy. You can only try them once. Same thing with these. To be honest, even if we try this and we are successful, it's going to make Feighmorian angry. But I think it's worth it. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Potentially. So let's try it again. A 10% chance. No, too heavy. She doesn't care if we fail. I should probably fix that. It should probably even count if you try. Could eat these. Again, a random effect if we do it, but I don't really have a need for it right now. I don't want to risk some of the bad effects. I don't feel like jumping in another pool. If we want to buy that shield off and we need more money, and we're not going to get it unless we successfully gamble here. There is this gambling thing. We have untrained gambling skill. So we only have a 50% chance of winning or 50% chance of losing. But it's worth a try. If we get it, we'll double our money. If we lose it, we'll lose everything we have. Alright, so we have 16 gold now. 8 gold and 8 gems. If we try one more time and we are successful, we'll have enough to go buy that shield. Otherwise, we lose the 16 gold. Let's try it again. There we go. Okay, that was lucky. We are going to have to wait till this poison... Oh, there we go. Poison gas cleared. Get across here quick. Whoops. I would like to buy your shield, sir. We don't have enough space to carry it, mind you. Let's drop the ads. Pick up the wicker shield of relief. So again, every time we're hit, 15% chance we get a light healing spell casted from the shield. That's pretty damn good. And a little tiny bit of extra defense as well. There we go, we're leveled up. Gain 2 max health, health restored, gain 10 attribute points, gain 1 skill point, okay. A new class perk, so a perk based on the fact that we're a Dragon Slayer. The perk is called That Hiss. Querying this perk in the perk list will reveal whether or not any living worms remain on this map. So if we go to our perk list, which is this little face here, you can see we have the alertness perk, but we also have this. And querying it here, pointing our mouse cursor at it here, tells us there are currently no worms alive on this map. We already knew that, to be honest. We've explored the whole map as far as we can tell. But good to have confirmation. Let's go with strength this time. And we are going to learn memory skill. So now we're allowed 14 spells. Let's learn the detect treasure spell. Which, incidentally, when we look at that, what is it? Every time we cast it, it costs 35 spell points. But it will place 0 to 3 gold, gems, or chest squares randomly on the map and reveal the squares to us. pretty sweet. Anything left to pick up on this map? We have an extra inventory slot. Might as well pick this up. Or this. Let's go back and get the ads. In case our pitchfork breaks, at least we'll have another weapon to use. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's go. Feighmorian says, please, we rescued a character. She rewards us with 6 faith. And we gained another 14 faith now for descending. You found a treasure map, but your cartography skill is too low to understand it. Let's hold on to our spell points for now. We won't cast the detect treasure yet. Let's see if we need any of the other spells first. We do have a lot of options. A lot of objects lying here. Pebble, it's an improvised throwing weapon. Don't really need it. Tiny health potion, we already got a ton of them. Cloth arm wrapping would be an improvised shield, but I bet you our wicker shield. Well, we're using a wicker shield instead of the one of relief. Thigh bone club is an improvised club. And a stout tortoise shell. We'll have to look at that. Let's kill this bat first. There we go. Let's see. It would give us base defense 6. It would give us minus 10 to hit, which would not be great, but we would take 25% less damage in combat. I think I'm going to stick with my wicker shield of relief. Unknown potion. If our alchemy skill was higher, we could tell what that is. It's a Spriggan. Can probably kill it. If it hits us, there's a 50% chance, as it just did, 50% chance that it drains 1 to 4 dexterity permanently. It did not. Let's kill it quickly. Let's hit it with a Frost Breath spell. There. The monster is chilled for 4 points of damage, killing it. Okay. I don't want to risk it draining our dexterity. Still have 27 spell points left. Not enough to cast Detect Treasure, which is a shame. Cloth armor, man, that'd be useful, man. Let's drink the potion of ESP, see what else is on the map. Should have done that before I came down. Can't pick it up yet. Let's take a look at the map and see what we can see. So there's a monster back here. It's an orc. Somewhere down here there is a shackled goblin, a goblin chained to the floor. There also could be automatons, golems or skeletons or zombies that wouldn't detect those. ESP doesn't work on brainless things. We'll come back in a minute if we can get a way to pick that up. The water-filled pit. It's a lush plant. Let's pick the fruit. Alright, found a carrot. Give us back 1 to 5 health and 4 to 14 spell points. We hurt yet? Yeah, let's save it. Torch. We're not going to use that right now. Can't get down here. Fuck ice again. Let's try and kill that orc first. Fuck, it has a lot of chance to hit us. Let's hit it with a Frost Breath. Did 2 points of damage to it. Hit it for 3. It hit us for 3. It's down to 3 hit points. Let's eat our carrot. Got back 1 health and 4 spell points. Not enough to cast anything. Darn it. Let's fight it for a bit. We'll drink a health potion if we get hurt too bad. If we get down to 19, we'll drink the health potion. It's dead, okay. Let's drink it anyway. One of them. Alright, got back 8 health. And we'll go pick up the torch. We want that cloth armor. Reason we couldn't pick it up before, it takes up 2 inventory slots. You can see that size average 2 means it takes up 2 inventory slots. We now have a defense of 19. Not bad. Oh, the goblin broke its shackles. Got out. These things could be, most likely they're objects, but they can also be traps, right? You see right here, the square may provide you a better weapon, armor, trinket, potion, mundane, or magic item, or it might be a booby trap. So let's not grab it yet. This is a way into a lair called Centipede Crag. Giant centipedes most often appear in the shadowy cracks and crevices of open chasms. Be sure you'll find one in here, but provided you can circumnavigate both it and them, you'll likely find the dropped gold of Adventurer's Pass as well. So we'll probably go in there in a minute. But not yet. Let's look around first. Unknown potion, don't need it right now. A wand of monster holding would allow us to cast hold monster through the wand. Has 5 charges. If we got our wand lower skill up, we could make sure it worked every time, and we could make sure it recharges itself. We'll see. Look at it in a minute. Broken bottles, an improvised bladed weapon. Another adds. Mead. I mean, we could drink it. We don't need it right now, though, to be honest. Let's do this. Let's go sleep in the 4-poster bed. You may sleep in the 4-poster bed, though you may only sleep once per map. If you do, for the next 30 turns, you'll be unable to do anything but pass your turn unless attacked. If attacked, the monster will automatically hit for max damage, and you will awake. If this doesn't happen, when you awake, you'll regain up to 80% of your health and 100% of your spell points. That'll give us enough to cast Detect Treasure. We can go loot the rest of the level again before we leave. There is a time limit you can stay on levels, by the way, before bad stuff starts happening. There you go. Back to full health and full spell points. Let's cast Detect Treasure. It reveals 1 treasure, 1 chest, gold square, or gem square has been added to the map. And I can see it right there. I detected the gems right there. Let's go pick them up. 21 gems. We could go dump all this in the temple, but if we save it on the next level, if there happens to be a merchant, because we're already carrying gems, you know, it'll give us a greater chance of being able to afford what he's selling. So it's better to carry that perhaps. Before we leave, though, let's take advantage of this. Melgrim's teleporting trunk has a 10% chance of appearing on any given level. Any objects dropped in this square will still be present in Melgrim's teleporting trunk should it appear on any future level. Let's go right beside it. Let's drop a lot of our stuff for a minute. Let's just drop like 4 items. Not in the trunk, just beside it. Let's grab this unknown potion. This adds. This broken bottle. And the wand of monster holding. Let's go over here. Drop all those in the trunk. If we get lucky later on and it appears on a level where we need stuff, well, there'll be stuff inside it. Definitely not a certainty, but it's worth a shot. Drop all this in it. Is there anything else in here? This over here. Torch. Yeah, let's pick up all this stuff. Alright, our measly inventory is filled. Let's carry. Oh, there's a little bit to carry here. Let's get the tortoise shell. Let's not miss out on that. Okay, I think we're good to go from here. Explored this level. We can't unlock that. We don't have any lockpicking skill. Not going to mine this out. We don't have any mining skills, so we're not going to bother trying. No reason to take the stairs. If we take the stairs, we would, of course, go down to dungeon level 4. We're closer to Zascasian, but the monsters get tougher. If we go here, we're still on dungeon level 3. We get to do a whole other level with centipedes. On dungeon level 3, it gives us more time to build ourselves up before we have to face Zascasian, assuming we can get that low. It's usually best to avoid going down if you don't have to. Let me just check how far we are in the timing here. What are we at here? Recording for 38 minutes. Let's keep going for a bit. Make this about an hour-long episode. Alright, we will not get faith for going here, though. You'll only get faith when you descend towards Zascasian. All the gods like it when you descend towards him, because they will all want you to kill him. Yeah, let's head in here. Alright. Let's walk around manually here. Giant centipede. We're going to face a lot of them on this level, so you might as well see what they do. It only has a 10% chance to hit us right now for 1 damage. We have a 23% chance to hit it for 1 to 3 damage, plus a 13% chance of doing bonus strength damage equal to 1 to 4. It has an 18% chance of mildly poisoning us each time it hits. Can't enter doors, it's an insectoid. Blah, blah, blah. Let's not pick up that. Well, we can. Let's kill this. Open the crate. Yeah, see what's in here. Uncooked mutton. Mezcal. Might drink the mezcal. Let's do that right now. Mezcal is an alcoholic beverage. What does it do? In this case, drinking it will give us 6 to 72 faith points. We haven't used any faith yet, but this is how we cast our miracles. We have all of these miracles available to us because we worship Feighmorian, so we haven't needed any of them yet. Haven't really looked at them yet. This will give us 6 to 72 more faith points, but we'll be hallucinating for 60 turns. Nonetheless, let's do it. All right, so we got 9 faith points, sorry. 9. Pick up the boar meat. I thought it said +6. I'm not sure if that was an error or not. I'll have to check that out after this. Maybe it was said +9. I'm watching a small window. 11 gold pieces. We could pray here to Lembanar. It's not an evil. It's a neutral god. If we succeeded, we would get immunity to poison for 240 turns. That could be useful. Failure would summon a legendary serpent. Now, the truth is, we'd have a good chance of killing that legendary serpent because of our Dragon Slayer abilities, and it's a worm. So maybe I'll try this right now. If it gives us poison immunity, great. That'll help us versus the good. That'll help us versus the centipede. So they can't poison us right now. Takes away one of their abilities. There's a chasm. Let's not climb into it yet. Small blade trap kit. We could set a trap for them, but we're not good at that, so let's not do that right now. As for other characters, we're more like a battle mage than anything else. Battle mage who specializes in killing lizards. Don't need a thigh bone club. Don't want any more gold. If we tried it, you can see it'll warn us, I think. Yeah, warning. This may result in you finding more gold than you can carry. Again, we can only carry 40 gold because of our 40 strength. If we pick up too much gold, anything extra we find is just gone forever. So let's just say no. We don't want to pick that up right now. Oh, we detected a secret compartment. Again, there could be gold inside, and it might result in us carrying more than we can carry, but I'm going to forget that it's here if I don't freaking do this. So let's just do it. Also, not necessarily gold. As you can see here, what's in it. Our chance of opening is 14%. Every time we try. Time is passing. Oh, I wasn't doing it the whole time. I was pressing no that whole time by accident. Sorry. Alright, we found a high power scroll in there, which we're not going to use right now because we don't know what it does. And it could be bad. Probably wouldn't be. It'd probably be something awesome, but I don't want to risk it. Could also summon something that ends up going and killing a bunch of centipedes, and then Feighmorian is mad because I had summoned monsters kill things. Let's look on the map and see where we're going here. Alright, we can't get through here. We'd have to go back to here. Maybe to here. Our poison immunity, it looks like wore off already. We're still 50% poison resistant though, as an elf. Getting lucky. A jinx. It would remove positive temporary effects, but we have none. If we'd have had poison resistance then and we stepped on that, it would have taken away the poison resistance. But we didn't, so it doesn't matter to us. Fishing line could be useful, allow us to fish later. How's my pitchfork doing? It's still okay. Let's drop the ads. Pick up the fishing line. There's no amount of resting to get your health back, by the way, unless you sleep in a bed, which you can only do once per level if you find a bed. Try to brew a potion. Yeah, what the hell? Hey, we actually succeeded. We got an unknown potion. Let's try again. Another one. Let's just keep trying until we broke it. Alright, if we need something there, we can, if we get poisoned, say we can run back there and pick up one of those things and drink it. There's also a potion merchant. What's he selling? Komislai, as the elves say, stranger, and I mean it. The shadows watch us both, and a good potion might keep your health. Take a look at what I offer. The only thing he's selling is this one mage potion for 25 gold. Drinking it would give us all of our spell points back. I'm not going to spend the gold on that right now. Open lock spellbook. Yes, let's definitely learn that. Drop the uncooked boar meat for a second to pick up the open lock spellbook. We're learning a lot of spells. That'll give us, if you cast that, I think it's 20 spell points. 20 spell points every time we cast it, a 50% chance of unlocking each lock within a square of us. Some silver. Can't carry any more gold. Silver just lets you pick up the equivalent of gold. It's the same thing as if you picked up gold. It's just gives you half the amount. And certain skills that give you extra gold when you find gold don't work on silver. Lots of gold still here. I think the only way back, I think the only way through is the damn chasm. Probably not going to get back. I'm going to grab this gold anyway. Alright, we got 35 gold total. We can't get through there, eh? I don't think so. I think the only way through for us is way the hell over here. Alright, we're going to climb down to the chasm. We have a 30% chance of doing so safely. Take 1 to 4 falling damage if we fail. Now we fell. Now that we're in it, we can walk around. There's an object down in here with us. More cloth armor. How's our cloth armor doing? Ours is at 58% condition. This one is 95. It's better condition. I'll come back for it, though. Let's keep ruining our current armor first. Could climb out here and see what that is. Every time we try and climb out, though, we only have a 30% chance of success. There we go. Nullify trap spell. Okay, already got one of those. Let's climb back in. You see there's different gradients of this, too. This is gently sloping. The ones with the rocks are treacherous. They're harder. Only 30% chance of getting in and out safely here. 10% chance of getting in and out safely here. The little ones like this are the in-between. 15% chance of getting out safely there. Let's explore the full chasm before we go out. Now, fuck. Booby trap, a bramble trap. I just grew some bramble up here and here. Not a big deal to us. We have to hack through it later. I'm picking this up because we're not coming back this way. Definitely have no more room to carry gold, though. Zakin juice. Some sort of poison we can use. You may use the Zakin juice by left-clicking it. Doing so destroys the Zakin juice and permanently lowers the attack rating of any monster in your square by 30 points. Don't have the space to carry it, unfortunately. We have a really low inventory capacity because we're not learning the traveling skill. Let's get out on this side. Thick apron. We could use that instead of the cloth armor. Wouldn't be as good, though. It's improvised. Alright, I guess we'll get out over here. There's the temple. That's good. Almost up a level. Let's see if we can kill one more of these guys. There we go. Level up. Gain 2 max health. Health restored. Gain 10 attribute points. Gain 1 skill point. Okay. A new racial perk, so as an elf. Grants us a 33% chance to resist the effects of paralysis. That's pretty good. What are we going to put it into? You know what? I'm going to do intelligence for now. Try and get up to some better spell. We're obviously quite a good spellcaster with how many spells we have. We want more spell points. We have 57 out of 58 right now. I don't know if you found the way off this level yet. It's going to get tricky because, as I said, there's a finite amount of time you can spend on a map before bad stuff starts happening. We'll get a warning when we get close to it. But if we haven't found the exit by then, and we're in this sort of maze-like area, this could be... Oh, we have a descend spell. Worst comes to worst, we can cast this. Instantly take us to the next level. Other characters could be in big trouble if they ran into this situation, though. Can we get up to that? Yeah. Explosive trap kit. Oops. There's the warning. You've lingered long on this level. Bad things happen to people who dally in the caverns. It might be wise to move along. We did just detect a secret compartment here. Let's try and open it before we leave. Figuring out how to open it in the first place is as much a trick as detecting it. We have untrained secret detection skills. We only have a 10% chance of spotting secrets like that every time we're adjacent to them. So it was lucky we saw that. Collapsing. Seismic shifts and sinkholes wreak havoc with the underground of the caverns. Sometimes the entire sections just collapse into the earth. Like this level you're on now, the floor beneath your feet is shifting. Be careful it doesn't crumble or collapse entirely. The ground will continue to turn to either crumbling floor or holes as long as I remain on this level. We can see a bit more of that if we go to here. The events, and look at what it is. Ongoing event. Each turn after this event occurred, there's a 1 in 30 chance that a non-wall, non-stairs, non-temple square is turned into a crumbling floor if the square is empty, or a hole if it wasn't. So we may end up going to the next level whether we like it or not if we just get, falling through the floor. But let's keep trying to do this. Confusion spellbook. Sure, let's learn that. We got space. Drop the uncooked boar meat. Pick up the confusion spell. What does that do for us, by the way? Another low-level spell. 50% chance of confusing the monster we're fighting. Confused monsters will wander randomly and will not seek us out. That's permanently, by the way. Permanently confuse them. I think. Well, keep exploring a bit. I'm not intimidated. There's a rotting corpse here, but it's already been looted, and I don't want to go over there because it smells bad. So that brown stuff is around it. It can make us sick. Another secret compartment. And possibly gems I can reach. Yeah, let's get the gems. Alright. Out of curiosity, let's use our perk as well. There are no worms alive on this map anywhere. Where'd that secret compartment go? Right here. A scare spellbook. Let's learn that one as well. Might just be a way to get ourselves out of trouble if we need it. It only costs 5 spell points. It's a low power charm. The spell causes the monster you are fighting to flee for 60 turns. It will not work on automatons. Alright. How are we getting out of here, man? If we wanted to. Have we found the stairs yet? Yeah, way back here. To get there, we probably have to go back through the chasm, though. I'll probably end up casting my descend spell. Is there anything worth exploring over here? Can we get back to any gold without going in the chasm? Probably not. So I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I'm going to go down a level. Before we go down, we only need to save 10 spell points for that. Let's see anything else we want to cast first. What are we at? We don't need any healing. This wouldn't help us. This wouldn't help us. This wouldn't help us. This wouldn't help us. I mean, the only thing that would help us is this. On the off chance that we detect something close by. Oh, yeah, we did. A couple of chests right here. Ouch! Booby trap, a burning oil trap on that chest. We take 6 points of damage from the flames. We find 18 gold pieces. And a signet ring, which we could sell to a smuggler for decent money, but we don't have the space for it. I'm just going to cast Descend right now and get out of this fire, guys. We could cast Extinguish, which would extinguish everything around us here, but it wouldn't let us get to that next chest, which was destroyed by the fire, actually, anyway. So let's just go down. Feighmorian says, please eat rescued 1 character. She rewards you with 7 faith. And we got 12 or 14 or 16, or I didn't see what it was. Faith for descending as well. All right, let's make this our last level in this particular episode, guys. Still in just a very standard cave-like structures. We haven't found any real, man-made areas yet. Let's dump off our gold. Get some more here. Let's get this one as well. Let's also use our that hiss. No worms on this map, damn it. That's too bad. Lots of gold here. I don't feel like eating the mushrooms. Let's try and repair some stuff. Maybe not yet. If we level up again, maybe we'll get our repair skill up so we can have a better chance of doing that. Found a dagger. Pitchfork's at 44% condition. The dagger's at 60. Let's take the dagger instead. Pitchfork give us +6 to hit, does 1 to 3 damage. The dagger has no plus to hit, but does 1 to 6 damage. And we can use it. You have to have at least 20 strength to use it. We have that. some drawbridges here, but we don't know how to lower them yet. So it's not going to help us. We're going to have to swim across. Could sleep here. We don't want to right now. Maybe I will. Let's go here. Let's cast Detect Treasure. Alright, 2 treasures got revealed on the map somewhere. You can see one of them here. Gems over here. Other one must be this chest. Yeah, this chest here. Alright, let's sleep. We won't get us back as much as we got in the 4-poster bed. We were sleeping in straw here. But we will get back up to 7 health and 18 spell points, so better than nothing. There's nothing over here that's going to hurt us that I can tell, unless something gets across that water. There we go, healed. And got back some spell points. Let's cross at the narrowest point. Maybe? Whenever you swim, we have no swimming skill. We basically don't know how to swim. We can dog paddle at best. So if we go in here, because of the currents, because we have no swimming skill, there's a 75% chance, just like on ice, that we'll get shunted in a direction, but only in the directions the water is going. So either north or south is where it would put us. If it put us north, we wouldn't be able to get out. Well, we can get out here, I guess, so that'd be fine. And there's also a 75% chance we're going to drown and take 1 to 3 damage, but we gotta risk it. Are we drowned? We get shunted to there. Step out. Let's pull this lever. There, lower that drawbridge, so at least we have a safe way across later. There's a garbage pile here. Let's stay away from it for now. Evil god of hatred and war. Don't want to deal with him right now. Could eat all the food at the banquet here. Some sort of banquet area over here. All these tables set up with food. Vitamins. We got +2 max health. Nauseous for 60 turns means you can't fight or cast spells. You can see that over here, by the way. I'm using the wrong thing. Little icon that popped up here. As we move about, you'll see it's counting down. No, it's back up to 60 because we just got nauseous again, but you can see it counting down now. Mildly poisonous. That sucks. Do we have cure poison? No. So as long as we're poisoned, mildly poisoned. While mildly poisoned, your character loses health equal to 2% of your max health with a minimum of 1 every 10 turns. Each time you lose health from poisoning, there's a chance that the poison will leave your system. This chance is based on your poison resistance skill. As an elf with untrained poison resistance, our chance to lose the poison is 11%. So every time we take damage from it, there's 11% chance it goes away. We're going to take 1 point of damage every 10 turns for now. Let's cook our food that we're carrying, by the way, our uncooked boar meat here in the cooking fire. Because our cooking skill is untrained, we basically burned it. We have charred boar meat, but we can eat that now. You may eat the charred boar once by left-clicking it. Doing so will grant you experience points equal to 10% of the total of those required to reach the next character level. The higher your cooking skill, the better we could have cooked it. We could have got more out of it. But still worth eating even that. There's 39 experience points for eating the charred boar meat. Let's go ahead and open this. Booby trap, a lowering ceiling trap. You're not strong enough to stop the lowering ceiling, which does 15 points of damage. Again, you can see if we'd have passed a strength check, we could have stopped that. We did not. We found 13 gold pieces inside, though. Let's cross the bridge, put this in the, there, the poison's left our system. I wouldn't mind getting that, but I don't feel like swimming across the water right here. Let's go warm ourselves by the fire, get some health back. We'll get back 20% of our max health and lose our frozen status. Can't do it again, though. A couple of these things. Let's go ahead. More nausea. And delicious no effect. Alright, we've eaten everything there is to eat here. Not seeing any monsters right now. Let's just keep ferrying gold across to here. For the time being. No longer nauseous. I can hear something coming. What is that? A giant weasel, I think. That is a wall of corpses. We could pull those bodies out of the way to get through. We could probably just walk around it, maybe. It would be a good act. It would make our god happy, but there's a chance we get diseased in the process. We might do it in a minute. There's a giant weasel burrowing through walls up here. There it is. It's actually a lot tougher than we are, and I'm having trouble getting over this rubble. Alright, anything else? Frost breath it. It's got just a few hit points left. Can we have any more to do this? Yeah, we can do it one more time. Let's do it. It's definitely a lot tougher than we were. I don't want to face it right now without resorting to magic. No reason to go through there. I don't want to risk getting diseased just to get a few faith points out of Feighmorian. We tried jumping across that open pit. We'd have a 20% chance of making it to the other side. If we failed, we'd fall in and take 6 damage. I don't want to do that right now. Let's go up and around here. Can't see what's over there, but I'm not sure it's worth it to even try and find out. Whoa. Uh-oh, seems you stepped on a straw-covered, poison-spiked pit trap. Tread lightly. So these are a special kind of pit trap. Most of the time, if you step on a pit trap, as opposed to an open pit, you'll just fall in, unless you detected it first. Straw-covered traps, though, you can detect the first time you step on them, unless you instantly fall in. Right now, our odds of getting across this are 96%. You only fall in straw-covered traps if you're carrying too much. Because of our light load, we've only got 10 inventory slots full, or maybe 9 inventory slots or something. We have a 96% chance every time we step on it that we won't fall in. If we did, though, it would be 5 to 10 falling damage and a 50% chance we become poisoned. Unknown potion. Let's get these gems up here. Pull this other one. There goes the other drawbridge lord. Quarterstaff is a nice weapon. We'd have to stop using our wicked shield of relief, though. It's two-handed. I don't want to. I like my shield. We can search this body. It would make Feighmorian happy or angry, though. She doesn't like when we loot dead bodies. It's an evil act. So that might be it for now. Maybe time to get off this level. I'm not going to leap across that. Let's just go over here. Drop this stuff off. We could try the mushrooms, man. We do have our poison resistance in general. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, healing mushrooms. They heal 11 points of damage. Want to push our luck further? Those ones are poisoned, damn it. So we're not just mildly poisoned now, we're fully poisoned. We're still only going to take 10 damage every turn. We take 5% of our max health instead of 2%, with a minimum of 1. Oh, we're already poisoned. Might as well go for broke. Mushrooms are tasty, nothing happens. Incidentally, in real life, I shouldn't need this disclaimer, but don't eat random mushrooms you find. Let's try and repair our stuff. With untrained repair skill. We didn't get the other. We forgot to get the other cloth armor out of that chasm before, damn it. We only have a 25% chance of successfully doing this. What's the most damaged thing? Our cloth armor. No. And if you fail, you break the forge, so we can't use it anymore. Alright, we're out of here. Don't have enough spell points to cast anything. We don't have any unknown potions, do we? Might be a curative potion. No, it gave us back all our spell points, though, so let's use that to cast Detect Treasure. No treasure revealed. I might later change it, by the way, when you cast Detect Treasure, that as soon as it once says no treasures revealed, that it will no longer function on the level. I might change it to do that. It might be a little overpowered. I'm not sure. Any other potions laying around? No. Let's go get the quarterstaff, though. Poison's left our system. Okay. The secret compartment. Might as well search here. Recuperate. Alright, we can learn that spell. Low power spell is a sorcery. 15 spell points. Removes any temporary negative effects from us, like weakness, paralysis, etc. It wouldn't take away poisoning because it's a permanent effect. But things that only last for a set number of turns, it would take away those. Pick this up. Carry it. Incidentally, it has this does 1 to 6 damage, no hit, no plus to hit. This does 1 to 5 damage, plus 11 to hit. But it is two-handed, so we just stop using the shield, which would take away 3 of our defense and eliminate the possibility of casting light healing when we get hit. Let's go here. We do have enough spell points to cast, say, light healing. Get back 4 health, and let's go down the stairs. There's a mine cart track there, a mine track. There's a mine cart. That is a white. I don't think I want to mess with it. It has a 50% chance of draining 1 to 6 of our strength every time it hits us. It's immune to smoke inhalation, it's undead. It has 20% physical resistance, which means every time we hit it, we do 20% less damage than we should. It's 100% resistant to poison or disease. Does 2 to 7 damage if it hits us, and has a 62% chance of hitting us for 2 to 7 damage. We have a 31% chance of hitting it for 1 to 5. I do not want to mess with it right now, so stay away from it. This is more our speed. Woodwoes. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's go kill it. No special abilities. It's got some decent health for a monster of its level, that's about it. Prayer of Pantosian Map. Let's try it right away. Let's just drop our fishing line for a second, which I forgot to use on the last level. Should have. You may attempt to use this prayer once by left-clicking it. You have a chance of success based on your relationship with Pantos. If successful, it randomly conjures a type of map. Oh, that's not going to help us because we don't have... Darn, it's not going to help us at all. We don't have any cartography skill. Even if it gives us a map, we can't use it. Another undead. A ghoul. As you can see, it has a 10% chance of paralyzing us every time it hits for 30 turns, but we would have a chance, a 33% chance to resist that if we got hit by it because of our racial perk. Which was, what perk was that? Self-possessed. Wither Roads, Volume 3. That's pretty freaking good for our character. Let's pick that up. Drop the Pantosian map. Pick up Wither Roads, Volume 3. I'll tell you about it later. There's no point right now. It would teach us traveling. Teach us traveling to the expert level, but we can only learn it if we've got traveling to the advanced level. We have it untrained right now, so we'll carry it for a while. That's a really good skill. That's a skill that gives you extra inventory slots. Oh, brain-enhancing mushrooms. Gain 4 points of intelligence. That's a shallow pit. No need to jump across it. Some sort of grue. A grue shaman. A cooking fire just extinguished itself. Alright, killed that. We found a wand of unlocking. Let us cast an open lock spell, which we already have. It'd be useful. We don't have the inventory slots right now. Let's save the skill point. Let's start saving up to get traveling skill. Let's say okay to this. A new class perk, Weep No More. This perk grants a 15% chance to find dragon tears anytime you kill a worm. Dragon tears are a neat magic item that you can either drink as a health potion, or you can use it to cast flaming darts at a monster. Let's take 3 more intelligence, so we're up to 60 there. Let's pump 7 into health. And we can't take... Oh, you do have 2 skill points. Let's do it. Let's take traveling. Okay. We have basic traveling now. It gives us 15 inventory slots, so we can carry more. Go back for that fishing line when we get a chance. Let's try and kill this guy. He's got 43% physical resistance. Son of a bitch. Resisted the paralysis. Alright, it's dead. A Grue Witch Doctor. So unlike the Grue Shaman, which can cast defensive spells, this guy can cast any type of spells, and he does it more frequently, and he has more spell points as well. He'll drop 2 items if he's killed. He has resistances. He takes 50% extra damage from fire and 50% extra damage from electricity. Getting away lucky, they're not casting their spells yet. A tome entitled Behind Steel. Let's take a look at that. We've killed enough giant types that they're all getting mad at us now, so they all have +5 to hit us for the rest of the game. All giant type monsters. Behind Steel would learn armor use skill to the basic level. As you can see, we're already trained in that. So it doesn't help us. We'll carry it for now. Blackberries, that's useful. I try and get the fishing line back. Tiny health potion. Uncooked mystery meat. Let's bring that right away over to that cooking. Whoa. One of the cooking fires extinguished itself. There's still one burning here. Just get there before it burns itself out. Cook the mystery meat. Get charred mystery meat. permanently gives us +1 dexterity. Eating that. Which means we'll hit monsters a little easier. We could try and batter down this door. We could cast our open lock spell at it, or we can follow the mine track and see if we can get around the door in the first place and not have to go through it. It is locked. I don't want to get paralyzed on tracks because that mine cart will come along and hit us eventually. Let's try and kill him right here beside the tracks. There we go. Yeah, we didn't need to go through the door. Sure, let's pick the fruit here. Walnuts. We would get back 2 to 9 health and 3 to 10 spell points if we used it. Let's cast one of our detect treasure spells. Reveal 1 treasure. Eat the walnuts. Pick up this. 38 gold pieces. Not going to try and loot that body. Let's see what this is. Curative potion. If we get poisoned again, we can drink that to get rid of the poison instantly. Unless it's a befouled potion of some sort. I don't intend to face that white at all. If I can avoid it. It's too dangerous. A blank steel-bound spellbook. Let's take a look at that. We can replace our current spellbook type, which is paper, with this one by left-clicking it. This may not be reversed without the use of another blank spellbook. While this is your spellbook type, your charm and pyromancy spells will cost 15% less spell points, but enchantment and aquamancy will cost 15% more. Charm and pyromancy good, enchantment and aquamancy bad. Let's see what we got. That's neither. So that would hurt the... It would cost us more to cast this. One of them would cost us more. That would cost us less to cast that. Less to cast that. More to cast that. Less to cast that. I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm happy with what I got. I don't want to mess up with the thing. I want... Detect Treasure is one of my main spells. I don't want to mess with that. I don't think it would affect that, actually. But Frost Breath is another one I've been relying on, and it would get penalized, so I'm not going to do that. Let's go train over here. Let's unequip our Wicker Shield. Let's equip our Quarterstaff. Let's practice with the Quarterstaff on the target dummy here. Got 43 experience points for that. Another 43, we broke it. Our Quarterstaff is quite worn down now. We're down to 59% because we battered it all to hell in the training dummy, but there you go. Alright. This thing we can't use anymore because it's broken now. I'm not going to try and take this guy's treasure. It would be too dangerous. I think I am going to try. Let's go put this away first. And we're so close to leveling up. Alright. I'm going to try and get in this thing. Alright, so we can try and leap inside this cart and ride it when it leaves the map and goes to whatever mine it's going to. We could also try and batter down this barricaded, rusted door. See what's beyond it. Our open lock spell would not work on that. It's not locked, it's barricaded. We'd have to batter it down with our shoulder, which could damage us a lot. I'm not going to try it right now. Jumping into this, we have a 31% chance of success. If we fail, we're going to take 2 to 12 damage. But if we succeed, we can ride it off the map, as long as that stupid white doesn't get us while we're riding in it. That hurt like hell. I'm going to try again. Nope. Let's get away from it. Let's drink the tiny health potion here. These blackberries as well. Got back 1 health and 52 spell points. You know what? Let's try Detect Treasure again. So if we find more treasure, we can get up a level. That'll give us all our health points back. Nothing. Try one more time. 1 treasure somewhere. Where did it get revealed? This chest right here. Let's get over there and try and open that. Hope it's not some sort of trap. 23 gold pieces. If we can get that... Oh, and 19 gems. We can get that to the temple. That should get us a level. There you go. New racial perk, Infravision. This perk allows you to see monsters 1 square beyond your normal sight range. Most monsters, not all. I'm going to put it into dexterity to help us jump in that minecart. I'm not going to jump in until it gets closer to the edge, though, because if we jump in here and the white finds us, the minecart's moving really slowly, so we either have to hop out of the minecart to get away from the white, or it's going to walk along with us and attack us the whole time. There it comes now. Let's hope it's lost us. No, it hasn't. Damn it. Shit. Here's what I can do. Alright, let's go down here. We're going to have to fight it for one round. You know what? Let's not risk this. Let's use one of our... let's do Blessing of Feighmorian. We'll increase our defense by 60. That's plenty. Cost us 90 faith points out of our 108. Now it only has a 10% chance to hit us. Now we can actually try and kill it. Let's try. We have no way to get spell points back. Let's put this on. Try and kill it faster. You see we have a 53% chance to hit it for 1 to 4 damage. That's taking into account its 20% resistance. Almost, man. Alright, we got it. That was worth it. Now we can try and hop in this and get out. Battered. Let's try and jump in it again. There, we left in it. Now you can see it says ride. We can just pass our turn and ride off the map with it. Here we are at the start of a brand new level in a, let's see here, in a gold mine. A literal gold mine. When we come back for the next episode of this, we'll keep exploring with Lanarran Belisar in the new and more difficult Caverns of Zescasian 2. We are 1/6 of the way to our target destination. Not doing bad. I'm going to press Q to quit. And I'm going to quit. Actually, I'm going to quit recording first, because as soon as I quit, I don't know what will happen to the recording, because it's recording this window, and the window will disappear. See ya.